And good morning to the Zoomers, the Zoomer-roomers, and the Rumor-noomers. The Zoom room and the room room. I'd like to open our time together by sharing our mission statement. We are an inclusive, let's put that on the screen. Do we have that available? Well, there we go. We are an exclusive, where we recognize and express our oneness with our Creator and all creation. Is anyone here for the first time? All right. First time today, okay. Wonderful. Our speaker today is Reverend Elizabeth Longo, and you all know her as our interim minister. And she will be speaking to us today. Ruby will guide us through our opening song, Sanctuary.
Love, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, with thanksgiving. I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Love, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, with thanksgiving. I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Last time, love, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, with thanksgiving. I'll be a living sanctuary for you, a sanctuary for you.
Happy Sunday. And as we prepare and go within in prayer, I'm going to invite you to just take a moment to think of one thing you're grateful for this morning. One thing. And now take a breath and go into your heart space. And as we breathe into the heart space, we see that beautiful light, the light of spirit that connects us and is always with us. And we are grateful for this awareness as we go through the holiday seasons, remembering the true meaning of the season, the true meaning of the Advent season. And so we are grateful that today we are here, whether here in person or those that are watching online. There is no such thing as separation. We are one in spirit, and we are lifted up on the wings of spirit. And we give thanks for everyone that is serving this morning. Thank you, sweet Spirit, and so it is. Amen.
Good morning. It's wonderful to see everyone on Zoom and here. And I just wanted to share that this week I was listening to some music that to me just really sounded like prayer. And I know that you could probably say, well, any music or any song is prayer or could be a prayer. And I actually agree. But this just even more so felt that way to me because of the way that the words just repeated themselves. And so in both of these songs that I decided to put together into two, I felt that way. So the first one is Shine Your Light. So we'll start with that and then go into Less of Me by Glenn Campbell. Open up your heart, quiet down your mind. Take a long, deep breath into your consciousness. Take a long, deep breath this time. Listen to your soul inside. Sing, I wanna be light, wanna radiate light, shine my light on you. Don't you wanna be light, wanna radiate light, shine your light on me too. I wanna be light, wanna radiate light, shine my light on you. Don't you wanna be light, wanna radiate light, shine your light on me too. Won't you shine your light on me too? Let me be a little kinder, let me be a little blinder to the faults of those around me. Let me praise a little more. Let me be, when I am weary, just a little bit more cheery. Let me praise more of others and a little less of me. Let me be a little braver when temptation bids me waver. Let me strive a little harder to be all that I should be. Let me be a little meeker with a brother that is weaker. Think a little more of my neighbor and a little less of me. Let me be a little kinder, let me be a little blinder to the faults of those around me. Let me praise a little more. Let me be, when I am weary, just a little bit more cheery. Think a little more of others and a little less of me. Let me be a little braver when temptation bids me waver. Let me strive a little harder to be all that I should be. Let me be a little meeker with a brother that is weaker. Think a little more of my neighbor. Think a little more of my neighbor. Think a little more of my little neighbor and a little less of me.
Wow, 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 wow. What a beautiful song. Is that your song?
Not mine.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I know I had to hold back the tears because it really touched me. And I don't know about you, but during this time, I'm a little more vulnerable than usual. You know, our set point has been moved during the holidays. You know, our senses are bombarded with light, with beautiful things, but we can get a little nostalgic sometimes. So be easy with yourself. Take care of yourself during this time. And in case you are wondering why we have 2 candles lit here, because somebody already asked me, and not these 2, there is a reason. There is a reason for this madness. And that is because, you know, we are in the midst of Advent. And Unity interprets Advent a little different than the regular Christianity. Why? Because Advent for us is our preparation for the awakening of the divine within us. And I'll talk more about that. It's our preparation. So every week we light one candle representing one quality that we want to be, that we want to awaken in us. Last week was faith. We began with faith. This week, it's about peace. Boy, do we need to be emissaries of peace or what? Don't you think our world needs a little peace now? Yeah, so it's about peace. And the center is a representation of our divinity, the Christ within us. And in case you weren't aware, Christ is not Jesus' last name. And I know some people, because of their growing up with the traditional Christianity or so forth, have a little bit of stuff around the word Christ. But here's the thing. Christ equals our divine self, our true self, the I am presence. I am here. Let's say that together. I am here. We all share the I am. The I am is the truth of who we are. And in that I am, that's where we have access to infinite qualities of the divine. All the qualities of God, even creativity, joy, wisdom, love, power, you name it, is all in the divine. It's almost like how we plug into source. So think about it, plugging into source. Now what we have to awaken is the I am from the conditioning. Because that I am has gotten totally immersed in the human experience, in the phenomena and the stories of the human condition from the moment we were born. So what's ours to do? Stay awake, stay present, clear all the barriers that we have built around this presence that we are. And begin to separate facts from stories, because boy, does the mind like to create stories. It's a story-making machine, and it doesn't like to be present. And it is here, when we are here, present, just as I am that I am. That is where we can find the peace that passes all understanding. Peace. Be still and know. The first time I went to Unity Village and I went to the chapel, I saw that peace, be still in the mind. And I kept repeating those words, peace, be still. Let's say that together. Peace, be still. See, peace does not move. God does not move. The divinity in us does not move. We, and by we mean the ego mind, the personality, the conditioning, you name it, that is what moves. And it has many, many strategies. It will play many, many games on you, so stay alert, stay present. Especially during this holiday season, during this time, it's a great time to really be conscious from the moment we wake up. Who am I going to be this day? How am I going to show up? How am I going to be an emissary of peace? Right? And it could just be as simple as, giving a smile. Be gentle with the clerks in the stores, the waiters. Be special kind to someone. Someone was telling me yesterday of what they do, the practice that they do in this season. They have little bags and they make cookies and they put little things, wipes and all that. And when they see someone maybe on the street, give them a smile and give them something, whatever. Small acts of kindness. That's the real reason for the season. But we can so easily get caught up in busyness, do. We're not human doers, we are human beings. So how we show up to the doing is important. How we show up to whatever is ours to do. That is why. So let's be conscious, set the intention, be willing to commit yourself. how am I going to go through this season exploring who I am at the deepest level? How am I going to show up as a presence of peace? And this is also a great time, if you haven't done so already, to do an inventory of the year, especially energetically. You know, how has this year been going for me? And then do some releasing, and then see what kind of year you want to bring into your life next year. Who are you going to be next year? What are the things that you want to attract into your life, the experiences? Because it's all about the feeling tone. It's about the feeling tone. So if you want to have really bold dreams, go for it in your mind, create it. You don't have to think about, how am I going, this is going to happen. Just create the energy field for it. Begin to prepare already the energy as we transition, go to the threshold to the new year. Again, the season is all about you. Meister Eckhart, the 13th century mystic, said, "What good is the divine birth if it doesn't happen in my time, in me, in my culture?" So think about it. Unity interprets the story metaphysically. So it's really all the characters in the Christmas story are in us. Same thing with the Bible. The Bible is all about characters that are all within us. And I'll talk a little more about that, but let's continue with, we began with the Advent with faith. So it's time to have a faith lift. Let's have a faith lift. I don't know about you, but I know many times I need a faith lift. Especially sometimes when I look at myself in the mirror and it's like, no. Bring the light of truth into every part of your being. Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. And faith is a perceiving power of the mind linked with the power to shape substance. It is spiritual assurance, and we're swimming in divine substance. So through the power of imagination, we begin to shape. With faith, imagination, and of course, love, which, by the way, love is next week's. And if you haven't done so, where's the booklet? If you haven't done so, pick up this booklet that Unity in the Rockies has for you. It's out there in the foyer, and it has a message for every day. By the way, I wrote one on November 30th. There's a message for every day, for all the weeks. Pick it up, and it's a beautiful way to start your day. Read your message, journal, take a moment to be in the silence, find some things to be grateful for, and then see what kind of a day do I want to go forth? Who am I going to be on this day? And that's how we go forth consciously. Activating your faith muscles, activating the peace in you, meaning I'm going to be present to my life. Because if you want peace, you have to be present to your life. You have to be in the moment. I'm here. And then be with awareness. So one thing that I got this big insight. We all have beliefs. Nothing wrong with it. But here's the thing. We have to question every belief, and every once in a while, release some. Because you know what happens with beliefs? They close the mind. Beliefs close the mind. And we want to open the mind. And how do we open the mind? By being present with curiosity and wonder. So let's bring some of that childlike curiosity and wonder into our everyday experience. What did Jesus say? He said, you must be like a child to enter the kingdom of God. So we want to bring forth that innocence, that clarity that doesn't see beyond, that sees beyond our filters, beyond those blocks that we have, those beliefs that color our experience so we can see clearly. And what else did Jesus say? Everything that I've done and more, you can do too. So that's why Christ is not Jesus' last name. He's our way shower into our inner world, into our awakening, this purity, this magnificent, this radiance, presence that lies within us. I'm not going to go into the full metaphysical interpretation of the Christmas story, but I'm going to give you a little bit of the characters to keep in mind in the story. And one of them is the star. And we all have a northern star, that part of us that guides us always to go forth to our greatness, to go forth, to make the impossible, I am possible. And the star represents our higher aspirations, something that we can see only with the right consciousness, the open spiritual receptivity that the Eastern wise men had, because they were receptive to what was arising. So the star is a symbol of a higher consciousness that's always available to guide us. Now, how do we have access to it? Pray, pray, pray. From a consciousness of, that means going within in the silence, in the stillness, until you could feel that peace, until you could feel your center. But as long as you are going forth, I got to do this, I haven't done this, take another breath, come back to here. That doesn't mean that we ignore our thoughts. We use the mind, but put it in the back seat. Don't let it be in the driver's seat. And then follow your northern star. Listen to your inner guidance. And that's how we have access also to the wisdom that lies within us. The three wise men of the East, the Magi, represent the kind of higher wisdom and spiritual insight that we can come into. How do we bring ordinary thoughts to enlightened thoughts and feelings? And how do we go on the star, the inner star, in body, in mind, in spirit? Because there is tremendous intelligence in your body. Listen to your body too. Listen to your energy. What am I needing right now? And sometimes your body might just say, rest, take a break. What am I needing? Or exercise. What kind of food am I needing? And that's another thing. As we go through the holidays, how do we stay conscious so that we don't overeat or go through addictive behaviors? Because you know what? Everyone has some addiction to a certain degree, whether it's TV or shopping or something, because we don't like to deal with our stuff. We like to run away from it. So this is about being aware. Oh, this is going on. I'm feeling this. Nothing wrong with feelings, being able to feel the energy, but just stay awake, stay present. And then there is Herod. He is the puppet king, and that represents the human ego. And guess what? We all have a human ego, because we're here incarnated on this floating rock right now, right? And it's the ruling will of the physical. This represents the divine, are plugged into infinite. This represents the physical plane, the world of duality. And in the world of duality, there's contrast, and mind separates good, bad, yes, no, want, not. Mind goes push away, grab, push, grab. That is the egoic mind. That is what Herod represents. And it is always threatened by the birth of something new. So if you have a project, something that you want to create or something, and you're so excited that you feel the energy going forth, then soon you will hear, oh, that's not going to work. Who do you think you are? Really? Come on, you've tried that before. Yeah, you. Can anybody relate? Right? So pay attention when that goes to go, thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing. Nevertheless, I am going to follow my star. I'm going to follow the star of truth. I'm going to follow the light of truth. And don't give your power away. Don't give your power away. Challenges will happen. Life, as long as we're incarnated, that's part of life. It's how am I going to be in the midst of this? How am I going to show up in this? And that's how we renew ourselves over and over again. So this whole season is about our rebirth, our renewal, a renaissance. And here at Unity in the Rockies, you're also going through a rebirth, a renaissance, and a very exciting season. I mean, I have been so privileged to be part of this community. And I will always keep you in my heart. But this is a new season, and you will soon have a minister with you full time. Isn't that exciting? Yeah. Yes, right? And lots of dreams, lots of things. But guess what? It's not about the minister only. It's about all of you. This is your community. It's your opportunity to rise up. Rise up. And really follow the northern star, so that this has a possibility of being an awakened community that the world so much needs right now. To be a presence of peace no matter what. An ambassador of peace. So I really want you to commit to being an ambassador of peace. To go forth, whatever's left until the Christmas season, really paying attention. And really paying attention to where your attention goes, and come back to your center, come back to the present moment. And remember, I am the totality of existence. I am not my conditioning. I am not my story. I am so much more. And when I know this about myself, then I can know it about you and you and you and you and you. So those people that act out, because they will act out, I can be more compassionate, more loving kind. And I don't have to take things personally, because it's not about me. Nothing anybody says or does is about you. Everybody's believing their own story. Our job is to work with ourselves, right? That's what we're here for, to awaken the divinity, to awaken and to live from that place where we are birthing not only the Christ in us, we are birthing the divine human. This is the most exciting times that we're living, because we're living in a time where everything is accelerating. We're going through a huge, huge, huge paradigm shift. So this is an opportunity to really rise up and begin to dream big, be bold. Who am I going to be as I create the new me for what? For the benefit of all. Always think about the benefit of all, because you know what? We're all connected. We're all in this together. There's no such thing as separation. So enjoy the season. Be a presence of good no matter what. And I love you from the very bottom of my heart, because you and me, in La Quech, I am another you. That's a Native American. I am another you. No separation. So I'm going to invite you now to join me in doing a little meditation on peace, a meditation on the light of peace. So what I'm going to invite you is to, don't even close your eyes. Not even close your eyes. Just begin to look at the flame. Can you all see that flame? And as you look at that flame, how it flickers, and looking at the aura around it, just begin to, in your heart, to say, I am in the light. I am in the light. I am in the light. And then gently begin to close your eyes and begin to bring that flame within you into your third eye, awakening that third eye. And see that flickering light within you. And then, if you don't see it well, go back to looking at it and bring it back and forth into I am in the light. I am in the light. The light is within me. I am in the light. The light is within me. And let the light go deeper within to your heart And then gently say, I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. I am the light of the world. And send that light to loved ones, anyone you know that's in need of a prayer. You are the light. You are the light. I am a presence of peace. The light in me is awakened. And if there's any discomfort anywhere in your body, just bring that light, that healing light, and open up, open up. You have a body, but you're much more than a body. We have a light body. Your consciousness is self appearing uniquely as each one of us. And see our world at peace, showering the light of peace in the city, in our country, and into the world. I am the light. You might want to put your hand on your heart. Feel the heartbeat. A heartbeat that connects us, to all of humanity, to all of life, life ever flowing through us, as us. I am the light of the world. I am. And I'm choosing to follow my star, to awaken the divinity in me for the benefit of all. And now, as you lower your hand, feel your heart smiling and saying thank you. And I'm going to invite you now to gently open your eyes and shower everyone around you. Look around you and give them your best smile and just say, you know, I see you. I see you as the light of the world. I see you. I see you. You are the light of the world. You are the light of the world. You are a presence of love. I am the light. And let's say together, I am the light. I am the light. I am the light. I am peace. I am peace. I am peace. And so it is. Yes. How do you feel? You feel the energy? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for being a presence of peace. And now is our opportunity to give back. And we're going to start something new today. Well, actually, it's not so new. We're just going back to the normal ways of life before COVID. And that means that the ushers will be coming forward, but not yet. They were going to be coming forward, and they're going to be passing the basket. Remember those days when that used to happen here? Now, that doesn't mean that the old ways of giving, the old or the new ways of giving, they'll still be there. There's still that box that you could drop your offering in the back. Or, you know, there are other ways that you give. You can always mail check and so forth. You know, the people in Zoom, nothing changes. Everything is the same. And next week, we're going to have beautiful little rocks or gems or something that for those of you that are already signed up to give automatically, all you have to do is pick one up when you come in, and when the basket comes forth, you put it in. And that's important because it's a symbol of I am a giver of life. I am putting God first in my life. You know, it's a time, this is a sacred opportunity where we really put God first. Money is a symbol and energy. That's what it is, of exchange. That's what it is. We give and we receive. And if we don't give, it gets stagnant. And it's about giving from a joyfully, really giving joyfully, not with fear. It's about giving what we can, but from a place of gratitude, of joy. So I'm going to invite the ushers to come forward. And as they're coming forward, you know, prepare your offering, or just hold it symbolically if you've ever given back, if you give by automatically. And even put your hand on your heart, just saying, thank you for this opportunity to give, this opportunity to really to remind myself that I'm supporting my spiritual community, and that as I give, I receive, and I give joyously because I receive joyously. And I'm going to invite our ushers to turn around, and all of you have the power to bless, and we're going to say together our offertory blessing and bless them. So join me. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. Amen.
I am in you. You are in me. I am the truth and the love and the light that will set you free. Our faith is a boat on the ocean, sailing on stormy seas. I am in you. You are in me. I am in you. You are in me. I am the truth and the love and the light that will set you free. Our love is a star on the heavens, shining for all to see. I am in you. You are in me. I am in you. You are in me. I am the truth and the love and the light that will set you free. Our song is a breeze from the mountains, healing in harmony. I am in you. You are in me.
Thank you, Reverend Elizabeth and Ruby, for your beautiful, beautiful magic that you provided us this morning. Announcements. We're going to be brief on the announcements because you all know that we do have a newsletter, right? Anybody that has not signed up for the newsletter, we invite you to go to the welcome table, fill out the blue piece of paper that's in the fold out there, and give it to an usher so we have your information. The first announcement is that the Board of Trustees is going to have a monthly meeting, which is going to be Tuesday, December 6th at 6 p.m. in the Fellowship Hall, and we're always invited to those meetings. So if you have something to say, something to, an idea or a reaction, please come to the meeting and limit your talk to about 5 minutes. But we do want everyone involved to watch and be part of the Board of Trustees process. The next thing I want to talk about is we are, again, involved in the Christmas tree project, and there's one day left where they need help, and that is Saturday, December 10th. From 8:30 to 3. Again, check the newsletter for all the details. If I were to read all the details, we'd be here until 4 o'clock. We don't want to do that. The Unity Cookbook is for sale out in the foyer, and remember, if you have those last-minute gifts or even gifts that you are not last-minute, the cookbook is so beautifully done. It makes a beautiful, beautiful gift. So we have it available out in the foyer, so please take a look at that, and you might find that it's one of those things that are just you can't not buy one. That's all. If you are a member or if you want to become a member of the Unity on the Rockies, there's going to be the date for orientation is December 11th at 11 a.m. in the sanctuary. So Linda Anthony will be leading that again. So please keep that in mind. I want to mention that we are having there is going to be a time of remembrance for Cindy Wilson. She was part of our congregants, and that will be Saturday, the 10th of December at 2 p.m. There will be a sound healing ceremony, and at 3 o'clock there will be a service and tributes. Also, I want to mention Westside Cares. 2 opportunities for December. The Christmas Adopt a Family program and the Pantry and Clothes Closet. Again, please read in the newsletter the details and where you can deliver these things and be a part of all this. Now, also, December 17th, the Women's Sacred Circle is going to be having a potluck it's on Saturday. So the time is from 12 to 1:30, and we look forward. There's going to be drinks and special dessert, and there's going to be a festive gathering to just be together. So that's going to be the 17th of December. Last but not least, today, after this gathering, we are going to be having we are going to be having our town hall meeting, and we invite you all to come. You're going to find out what's running this place. We're going to find out all the information that you want to know. The budget will be discussed. There'll be a pledge program. There'll be questions and answers, and that will probably last anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes, and we will start that at 11:15. Afterwards, there is going to be special goodies in the fellowship hall, so please know that you will be rewarded for being here. So that's all I have. We are having special goodies for Reverend Elizabeth, who is this is going to be her last time with us in person.
Why
so far. As the interim minister. And thank you for bringing that up. It was not given to me as part of what I needed to say, but this is what we're all about today. Let's hear it for Reverend Elizabeth! Absolutely. She has been an angel, and we are so happy to have had her. So I'm sorry that I overstepped that. All right. Now am I done? Jean Dutton will be doing the closing prayer. I'm so sorry. Watch your step.
Let us take a breath in and release and go down to our most sacred space. Most sacred Holy Spirit, divine nature, help us to see the divine in every person we meet today. Help us to see in our own face, in our own body, a sacred text. Help us see the holy, divine, shiny, holy of holies in our mundane, sacred everyday. Fill us then with wonder and amazement and with new eyes to see. Birth in us a sense of the holy, the divine, in all of it, in every person, and in all things. With each breath, know you are precious in God's sight and that you are enough. You are a good gift. Bless us all with peace, and so it is. Amen.
And in just a moment, you'll see the lyrics on the screen for our closing song. So if you're someone who joined us physically in this space today, you're welcome to stand and sing this with us. And of course, if you're on Zoom, we hope that you'll sing as well. Now, the lyrics are on your screen for our closing song, One Light. Let the light within you shine. We are all connected. Look into another's eyes. See your light reflected. We are one light, shining souls in harmony. We are one light, shining in unity. Okay. If you'd like to stay on fellowship on Zoom, you can stay online. And if you're here in the sanctuary, you can come up to the platform. And you're welcome to join us in the fellowship hall for coffee and conversation in the next 15 or 20. And we'll start our town hall meeting, so please stay online or join us again at 11:15 for that.